Well, the crowds have really begun to gather throughout this afternoon. You can hear them chanting patriotic slogans and chanting slogans against the supreme guide of the Muslim Brotherhood. We're hearing down with Muslim Brotherhood rule. And they've been singing along to patriotic songs. They're intending to gather here and then they're going to march down the road to the Qubba Palace. That's where President Mohamed Morsi moved his office to recently to avoid the demonstrations here at the presidential palace. Now, it's very unlikely that he'll actually be there, but for the protesters, this is a symbolic move, taking the protest right to his door. Now, there's going to be nationwide protests across the country, according to the opposition today. They've called for these nationwide, and they're expecting that they will be rather huge. But also, the Muslim Brotherhood's Freedom and Justice Party are calling all of their followers to come out onto the streets in support of President Mohamed Morsi. There is still a sit-in going on outside a large mosque in the city here, about 10 minutes away from where I'm standing. That's President Mohamed Morsi's supporters who are camped out there. Now, we've heard from one senior Muslim Brotherhood member today, and he has called on all Muslim Brotherhood members to come out into the streets and prepare for martyrdom rather than succumb to an army coup. I think you should add here that the Muslim Brotherhood have always maintained that they believe in peaceful protests. So this statement was rather surprising. But these demonstrations this evening will really be decisive in what happens next. Is the momentum still there with the pressure keeping up on Mohamed Morsi?
And in another development, the opposition now have a figure to rally behind. An anti-Morsi group says that it's chosen opposition figure Mohamed El Baradei.
Yes, well, Mohamed El Baradei, of course, is a very well-known figure here, and he's always had a lot of following as far as the activists are concerned. But if you talk to ordinary Egyptians, what they call the Hizb al-Kaneba, the party of the couch, ordinary Egyptians who sit at home and watch what's going on, they don't really perhaps have any political affiliations. Their main concerns are feeding their family and just getting through day-to-day life. They've always said that they weren't behind Mohamed El Baradei because he spent too much time abroad, and he really didn't know Egypt, he didn't know what Egyptians want. But now it's the June 30th Front who've said that Mohamed El Baradei is their figure. He, of course, rose to prominence when the National Salvation Front was formed last year. But I'm not sure that everybody will be behind him. If you speak to people here, a lot of people say that they want the army to come back and take power, and that would be the best solution for them. So Mohamed El Baradei will have to wait and see if he really does. People really do unite behind him.